Hey guys, what's up? This is Matt Lane, and today we are doing part 2 of Bloodborne. One of the hardest games I've ever played, yet it is amazing. I enjoy every last bit of it. So, kind of a pick up where we were last time to give you a, let's just go ahead and give a recap of where we were. I died pretty quickly, rather, in the first episode. Yay me! But I did a lot of learning in between that episode and this episode, so hopefully I will appear to be a little better at the game. Yeah, it seemed not wise to just go completely blind while playing this thing, but I'm rambling on a little bit. So if you remember last time, this door was not open right here. It's because, as I said, I've played a little bit since the last episode to try and learn things, get a little better at the game, and figure out a thing or two. And the reason I'm kind of skipping it there is because went through some bad times. But nonetheless, I am here now, and that's what matters. So, give kind of a tour, I guess. If I don't really want this to be much of a walkthrough, this series. I just kind of want it to be me playing the game and trying to survive the best I can. He's just gone. What the deuce? Oh, nice. It actually... Well, that's new. I guess as I exited the game properly, it kept all the bad guys dead. That's a new one. That is a lot of blood. So, I went through here last time and did alright through this part, but of course I got all the way over here and got beaten by a combination of a dog and a man with a flame torch thing. I can't English today. So I am here to collect my vengeance. Yeah, I did several things. Don't judge me. I only planned to do a few things and I kept playing. I was like, man, this game is fun. I'm going to exact my vengeance upon all these people. So I killed that dog before these guys even showed up, which was probably a wise idea. And now we need to get their attention. Even though I have a better understanding of it, I probably won't die as easy as I did in the first episode. I hope to God I won't, at least. But you can still get ganged up on really easily, and that's what you want to avoid if at all possible. So the more you can spread them out, the better. If you're looking for any advice on how to play the game, that is the biggest advice I can give you. That and use this glitch. See, I killed him through the wall. He wasn't even actually touching me. Yeah. Suck it. You. Suck it. Vengeance has been achieved. So, I did that multiple times to make myself feel better after I died so horribly. However, I typically like to avoid these guys. Not gonna lie. If you remember in episode 1, if you watched my part 1 video, I told you that werewolves are the worst things ever, and I stand by that statement. I'm comfortable with the fight style now, and I still do not really have any desire to go fight those guys. One thing I will do real quick, and then I promise I will move on from the spot we're at, is show you how I got the gate open that was right next to where I started. It's really simple, not a lot to it. So, the first episode I did break the stuff, and I noticed that there was a fall point. I was like, I wonder if there's anything over there. But I didn't check it out. But then, off screen, I decided to investigate a little bit. And there's a lot of dogs down here, so if you do jump down here, and what is that dog doing? It's like he's laughing with the back. Okay. Follow these stairs is what we want to do. And if you go up these stairs, it's a dead end, but you can get an item that'll be helpful for later. And then you come over here. Don't go down there just yet. I would suggest. You could probably handle it, but there are two bad guys over there that might... I think everyone's still dead. Okay, so when you normally come in here, this dude will be right around this pole right here. It's one of the sword guys. And you can kill him before he even attacks you, really. And there's this guy who appears to be dead, but believe me, he's not. He's just faking it. And he will give you 5 bullets every time you kill him. So it's kind of worth it just to go back to the dream and then come back just to get bullets and kind of farm for elements, which I have learned to do that as well. Notice I now, in the top left corner, wave to the top left corner. Hey guys! Also learned how the storyline works. This whole episode seems going to be like, I figured out the game. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge of the cathedral ward as Old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. Little piece of story. Very minute, very small. Another way is just going to be to go to each individual item that you find and read stuff on it. And to my understanding, other than a few things, this is really how you piece together what the story is, which is pretty neat. That's kind of unique to most, not very many games have been like that for me. Instead of going upstairs yet, go through here. It's not going to take you anywhere immediately. You're going to have this open spot. There will be a guy right there with a torch ready to fight you. Just follow the stairs and we come right up here and look where we are. Right where we started. Yeah. So pretty. I'm often taken back by the graphics in this game. I just want to stop and like look, because what I noticed the more I started playing is when I would go to certain areas, you could look back and see where you just were. Like, all this stuff you're seeing is not just unreachable territory. It is places you will go at some point in time, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Like this bridge right here that comes along is where you fight the first boss, known as Cleric Beast, which I don't like to talk about. He's a little bit of a handful, but doable. Very doable for the first boss. So nonetheless, once you open these gates, they stay open permanently on that save file, right? And basically, to what I've learned while playing this game, is it's a giant labyrinth, right? And when you die or when you go to the dream and come back, enemies respawn, and you don't want to have to run through an entire place with a bunch of enemies every single time. Getting shortcuts is a must. Now we're gonna go this way and explore some more to uncharted territory. I've unlocked this elevator. I'm gonna go down and see what's in it. Come at me, bros. It's a very important thing I learned when playing this game. There it comes. There we go. Oh boy. So yeah, I let that giant fireball take care of most of them, right? And then just kind of took a beating from 2 of them, coincidentally. I'm kind of ashamed of myself. I just had to use 2 blood vials from my guys. Yeah, I learned from a video I was watching on this series, EpicNameBro. Really suggest him. I'll have a link at the bottom. If you want to see a real walkthrough, go check that guy out. He will walk through everything for you. Learn that this giant fireball comes down and you can pretty much not lay a hand on hardly anyone, and you just have to make sure you're looking for it. And you can that's all, you have a pretty good amount of time to get out of the way. These guys, I hate these guys so much. Shrink. Another thing I learned to do. Now these mofos are tough. These guys, I'm gonna try to separate them if I can. Slow but steady wins the race, my friends. This weapon that I have now also has a lot more reach than the original weapon I had did. Now, I don't know if you noticed, these guys had different weapons. This one, I don't know what weapon you will call this. Long, pointy stick, whatever. These guys are way, way worse So kill them as quick as you can because those guys pack a freaking punch. And I'm not kidding. Like, it's absurd. Thankfully, I've gotten a little better at the game. Yay. I say that, I'll like die immediately, probably. All right, so this is a boss fight we're about to go into. This will be a cutscene here real quick, so I'll shut up. And after we beat this guy, this will be the end of the episode, but we're gonna see if we can handle this guy. And before I get started, I need to remember to equip something very important. Tiny music box. Why? You'll learn shortly.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
And we begin. I've heard this guy's really tough, so hopefully... Oh boy! That didn't take long at all. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I've heard about your little pistol tricks, my friend. Oh boy. Woo! Also learned of a system called regain, which is kind of how this game works. Oh shoot. Use the trees! The trees! They are my friends now! I befriended the trees, Jay. They help me in my time of need, sometimes. When they're feeling like it, you know. When the natives haven't pissed them off. Oh! Woo! Oh shoot! Oh! Wow! Oh, man, this guy packs a wallop. Shoot! Wow. Man, they weren't kidding. That guy's tough. Okay. Time for round 2. Man, that may not be a bad idea right there. Oh, he can hit me too. Dang it. I was gonna say, this is awesome if he can't hit me. Oh, he hit me good. Shoot. Woo. Man, this guy is tough. Shoot, I'm stuck. Okay. Piss. I need to learn this guy's moveset would probably help matters. Freaking gun, though. What's bad is I know that this guy transforms and he hasn't even gotten there yet and he's already pretty much kicking my butt. Shoot. Man, it's got some reach. Okay. Freaking gun. Hate that mess. Oh, we used 20 blood vials trying to fight this guy. This is nuts. Two can play that game. You want to shoot me? I can shoot you too. I was supposed to do something and I didn't do it. Oh man. Yeah, so thank you, EpicNameBro, for teaching me that move. That was a necessary thing to learn. Ooh. Oh boy! I think he said it won't work again either. So the tiny music box will only work once. Shoot! Nailed it. Yes! Yes! Suck it! Father Gascoine, which, man, really, really hate that. Checkpoint! I used 20 freaking blood vials really quickly. If you did the NPC with the little girl, Viola and Gasgoine, who did we just kill? Gascoigne. That was the little girl's father. Which begs the question, where is her mother? And just to upset everyone, red jeweled brooch, which is what the little girl said you will find her mother wearing. So both her parents are dead, and in the next episode we are going to have a tough choice on what to tell this little girl. So thanks for watching, guys. That's going to be all for this episode. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe on anything about anything, which is a redundant statement, but I digress. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.